The following is a special presentation from the WTNS Sports Department.
It's now time for high school basketball here on the sports voice of East Central Ohio, WTNS. Stick around, the pregame show coming up here on Facebook Live.
Facebook Live is a production of WTNS Radio and Claxon Communications.
Claxon Custom Printing and Promotions is a proud supporter of high school athletics.
Contact Casey Claxon or Judd Bone at claxonprinting.com for printed t-shirts, embroidery, and branded promotional products for your booster club or business.
We can also help your team set up an online fundraising store to sell your team apparel to fans across the country.
Visit claxonprinting.com or call 740-623-2145.
Coach's Corner is brought to you by the Inslee Insurance Agency. For auto, home, business, and life insurance, call 740-622-1111. That's the Inslee Insurance Agency, 433 Walnut Street, Coshocton.
The Inslee Agency is proud to be a part of this high school sports broadcast. We support the student athletes on the team and the students in all extracurricular activities. Hi, I'm Todd Inslee. In fact, your good student may qualify for discounted auto insurance rates. We can provide you with homeowners insurance and life insurance from Auto Owners Insurance. Insure both with us and save even more. For a no-obligation quote on auto, homeowners, or life insurance from Auto Owners Insurance, call the Inslee Agency at 622-1111.
Alongside Ridgewood Generals head basketball coach Troy Drolick, finishing up the regular season with a record of 16-6, and finished up in third place in the Ivy South at 8-4. And Troy, you think about all the players you lost from a season ago. You certainly knew you had good talent coming back, but still, at the same token, guys filling bigger roles. Never know how they're going to respond, and it seemed like this team responded pretty well this year.
Yeah, for the most part. Obviously, everybody was in a different role to start the season from what we had last year. We returned a decent amount of experience, but they were in completely different roles. And obviously not having Gabe for the first half of the season adjusted everybody else's role. But I thought as the season went along, everybody, stepped into the roles and kind of took over as we had hoped that they would. So going into the tournament, I feel like everybody knows what is expected of them, and hopefully will perform.
You certainly knew the guys you're going to lean on here to start the season, guys like Dalton Patterson, Gabe Tingle, when he did get in there and start playing. But any surprises at all from your team and guys that kind of stepped up along the way?
We've had quite a few guys that have contributed along with Gabe and Dalton. I thought Caden Bradford, second half of the season, has had a phenomenal second half to his season. We've had a lot of guys step up. Curtis Varian's had a nice last couple weeks. Braden Molesky. I can go down the list. Overall as a team, I thought everybody has contributed.
Once you get to this point of the season, obviously you knew how to focus on the tournaments last year, getting to that regional tournament and getting as far as you did. Has to be the mindset now as you kind of refocus here for tournament play?
Our goal going into the season every year is to finish first in the IVC and make a deep tournament run. Thought we had our chances for the IVC. We just didn't quite make that goal. Now our second goal is right here in front of us, starting tonight. So we'll see how it goes.
Taking on Edison. Know much about this Edison team?
I believe they're young. They do start a post player. I believe he's 6'4", 6'5". Looks it's a decent size, somewhat skilled. So other than that, it's a team that we haven't seen in person, just a game on film, and we'll see how it goes.
Much as anything, Troy, you kind of focus on what you do, right?
Yes, that's kind of been our focus, especially the last couple weeks. We've lost 3 games in the last couple weeks, a couple heartbreakers, and one game where we just didn't show up. So we've been trying to get back to what we do well on the defensive end, and then get out in transition, and that's been our main focus the last couple weeks.
Troy, although the fan situation isn't the same this year, just to earn a seat where you can chance to host a tournament game, how big is that?
It's big, especially with the higher seed hosting all the way to the regionals. we told our boys at the beginning of the season, this is the year that we need to finish top 2-3 seed. We were able to get the 3 seed. Makes the first couple sectional games, home games for us. But we got to win one game at a time. We're not looking ahead to anyone. We're focused on Edison tonight, and then we'll go from there.
Troy, thanks for your time. Good luck tonight.
All right, thanks, Matt.
That's the voice of Ridgewood Generals head basketball coach, Troy Dolick.
Coach's Corner has been brought to you by the Inslee Insurance Agency, 433 Walnut Street in Coshocton. Call the Inslee Insurance Agency at 740-622-1111 or go to insleeagency.com.
I'm Malcolm. I'm a commercial cash management specialist, but I'm also a leader and a musician.
At Park National Bank, we're more than our job titles, and you're more than an account number. You get personal attention and direct access to a caring, compassionate banker who respects and responds to your needs and goals. Find Malcolm or a banker near you at parknationalbank.com. Park National Bank, where you mean more. Member FDIC, parknationalbank.com.
Don't let their name fool you. At Coshocton Brake and Supply, they do a whole lot more than just brakes. They can order tires, do alignments and suspension work, offer engine diagnostics, oil changes and tune-ups, and air conditioning service. And don't forget about their free nationwide auto repair warranty. But it doesn't stop there. Coshocton Brake and Supply also offers new hydraulic hoses and fittings and hydraulic hose repairs. That's Coshocton Brake and Supply, located at 601 Walnut Street, or call them at 740-622-0595.
This is Randy Jacobs from DAC Vitamins and Minerals. We've been feeding champion show animals since 1983, bringing you the best in supplements for your horses and livestock to help them look and perform their best. Whether in a show ring, pulling a plow, your buggy, or just pets in the field, they can look and feel their best with DAC.
Find a dealer near you at feeddac.com or call the office at 800-921-9121 and talk to Trapper Troyer for details. And always remember to feed DAC.
And share the IVC South Division Championship with Highland, each going 11-1 in conference play last season. Ridgewood, of course, earned the top seed in the Division III East District, and they would defeat the 17-seed Newcomerstown 74-27. Then got a win over the 12-seed West Muskingum 65-43. Then a victory over the number 4 seed Husky Valley by a score of 53-38 to capture the district title. Then on to the regional semifinals for the Ridgewood Generals for the first time in school history, and for Ridgewood, of course, they were at Ohio University at the Convocation Center, where they would fall 68-58 to Fairland from a season ago. For Edison last year, Edison was the number 15 seed, and Edison, they would fall to the 4 seed Husky Valley in their first tournament game by a score of 64-19 last season. We'll take a quick break, come back to you right after this on WTNS Coshocton.
If you're a business or do-it-yourselfer looking for the best possible siding for your home or office, then stop by MRV Siding Supply. They offer the #1 rated panel on the market, Cedar Max Super Polymer Insulated Siding by Provia. Cedar Max provides outstanding performance inside and out with impact resistance, impervious to moisture, flame retardant, and noise reduction, giving you peace of mind. For Cedar Max Super Polymer Insulated Siding by Provia, call MRV Siding Supply at 800-524-7436. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Hi, I'm Jeff Drennan from Jeff Drennan Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. February is all about interest-free money during the President's Day sales event. Ram is now offering 0% financing plus $3,000 consumer cash on all 2021 Ram 1500 Bighorns. Ram is Motor Trend's Truck of the Year for 3 years running. In the market for a sport utility? Get 0% for 84 months on 2021 Jeep Cherokee and Compass, or 0% for 72 months on Jeep Grand Cherokee and Dodge Durango. Hurry in during the President's Day sales event only at Jeff Drennan Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Hi, this is Lydia from the Coshocton Coffee Connection. If you're wanting to get out of the office for lunch, the Coshocton Coffee Connection welcomes you to dine in with us or use our convenient drive-thru. Try our turkey bacon club, BLT, grilled cheese, or a chicken salad or egg salad on a croissant. Don't forget to pair it with your favorite hot, frozen, or iced drink. Stop by the Coshocton Coffee Connection or call in your order at 623-3234.
Coshocton Dentistry offers professional, state-of-the-art dental care in a small-town practice. Doctors Brian Dunlap and Patrick Lopper and their entire team are dedicated to educating you with the help of digital technology to give personalized, gentle care that you deserve. Their goal is to simply help their patients keep all their teeth for a lifetime in maximum comfort, function, and aesthetics. Coshocton Dentistry is currently accepting new patients. To schedule your appointment with the local professionals at Coshocton Dentistry, give them a call at 740-622-5774 or stop by 448 Main Street in Coshocton. Visit their website, CoshoctonDentistry.com.
Cumberstown, also Indian Valley, Garroway went over Claymont as well as Sandy Valley as well, then lost 2 in a row to Tusky Valley, 59-49. A 51-49 loss also to Highland on their home floor. Then we win 10 straight. One over Conotton Valley, a win over Riverview, also a victory over Indian Valley, John Glenn, as well as Philo, 56-48 on the road. One over Claymont, 50-49, and also a 53-48 win over Massillon, Washington, 167-48 also over Sandy Valley, and a 52-45 victory at Garroway. Then they lost 2 games in a row to Highland on the road, 59-58, and then a 72-53 loss. That was at home to Triway. Came back to get a win in the IVC Showcase, defeating Malvern 47-43 before losing their final regular season contest to Tusky Valley by a score of 55-44. Ridgewood has an overall record on the season of 16-6. And, of course, for Edison, a record of 1-19 overall on the year. Take a look just at the overall numbers for the two teams real quickly here. Ridgewood averaging 53.8 a game. Edison averaging 37 points per contest. Defensively, the Generals allowing 45.2 a game, and the Wildcats allowing 71.2 a game on the defensive end. Ridgewood out of the IVC South Division, where Tusky Valley won the IVC South outright, going 11-1 to capture the title. Highland finished up in second place at 10-2, followed by Ridgewood at 8-4. Sandy Valley and Garroway both going 4-8 in conference play. Indian Valley 3-9. Claymont went 2-10. In the IVC North Division, Strasburg and Malvern sharing the co-champions in the IVC North. TCC has a chance to be a 3-way tie at the top of the standings. They're 9-2 right now. Have one more game tonight against Buckeye Trail. Buckeye Trail is 5-6. East Canton 5-7. Conotton Valley 1-10. New Cumberstown 0-11. This is the Division III East District tournament. And of course, for Ridgewood, the 3 seed taking on the 17 seed Edison. Winner of this game will move on to take on the number 14 seed Coshocton in the sectional. That'll be this coming Tuesday at 7 p.m. at the better seeded team site. Of course, if Ridgewood wins tonight, they'll get a chance to host that game against Coshocton on Tuesday. A game you'll hear, of course, right here on WTNS. McRoy alongside Chris Wallace for tonight's broadcast. Ridgewood taking on this Edison team. And Troy Drolick mentioning an outstanding season for Ridgewood. Of course, lost a few games down the stretch here against some very good basketball teams, but ready to refocus here for tournament time.
Absolutely. You know, Ridgewood just an outstanding team. I've got to cover them a lot this year, and as you mentioned, you know, just a few losses here to some very good teams, but definitely some big wins, you know, over Massillon and a few great games that we did have here on WTNS. So definitely looking to continue their tournament run as they did a very great job last year. So the first step in many.
You know, they went to the regionals for the first time ever, but you know this group's certainly motivated. They want to try and get back to that point. I know you have to start with this first game, but they want to get back to that point too.
Yeah, they certainly do. That last game we did of the regional down at Athens, you know, the day after they called everything with COVID. So if COVID's, you know, kind of a break here early on in the season, about midway through for Ridgewood. So they're kind of going in full swing, and they've got things right where they want them and really getting ready to take this tournament run.
All right, just about ready for the national anthem. We'll take a quick break, come back with the starting lineups right after this on WTNS Coshocton.
Coshocton Regional Medical Center's urgent care is now open. When the unexpected happens, you can count on urgent care to get you back in the game. With a quick walk-in visit, you can be back on the road to recovery. Urgent care is located at 406 South 15th Street in Coshocton, open 7 days a week with no appointment needed. Visit CoshoctonHospital.org to learn more. Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most.
Hi, this is Jeff Drennan from the Jeff Drennan Dealerships, and it's time to talk about the power of 3. What is the power of 3? It's 3 dealerships, 3 times the selection, 3 times the service, and 3 times the people, and always the best deal. The power of 3 gives you 9 all-American made brands, from GM, Chrysler, and Ford. Simply put, the Power 3 means you are covered. Look no further than the Jeff Drennan dealerships and the Power 3 for your next vehicle purchase. Visit us today at jeffdrennan.com.
Given Dawson Paisley Funeral Home has been serving Coshocton area families for over 70 years. I am Jessica Paisley, and we are honored that so many of you have chosen Given Dawson Paisley. Our membership in the Dignity Memorial Network allows us to offer services that no other funeral home can offer. Whether you are pre-planning or in your time of need, Given Dawson Paisley Funeral Home would be honored to serve your family now and in the future.
Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation of Coshocton provides personalized health care that makes a difference. If you've been suffering from neck or back pain, chiropractic care is a non-invasive treatment that can help you feel better. Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation is proud to provide patients with advanced physical medicine. This type of rehabilitation is focused on enhancing and restoring the functional abilities of those suffering from physical impairments. To schedule your appointment, call Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation at 291-8100 or stop by 112 Chestnut Street in Coshocton.
In the nation, we know how it feels when a company doesn't treat you like a priority. You feel small. Or worst of all, like you're just a voice in a crowd. At Nationwide, we put members first. Join the nation.
Nationwide is on your side.
To join the nation, call Scott Boyer in Coshocton today at 740-622-2131.
Subject to underwriting guidelines, review, and approval. Availability and details vary. Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and Affiliates, Columbus, Ohio.
The 2021 Ford Bronco Sport is finally here at Village Motors in Millersburg. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and I would like to personally invite you in to test drive Ford's exciting addition to the small SUV segment. Also, the all-new 2021 Ford F-150 has arrived too. How do you improve the best truck on the market? You do it with a power up and down tailgate that doubles as a workbench, available onboard generators, and an available hybrid powertrain. Check out the all-new Bronco Sport and 21 F-150 soon at Village Motors in Millersburg.
Starting Lineups is brought to you by the Home Loan Savings Bank. For all your banking needs, visit the Home Loan Savings Bank with offices in Coshocton, West Lafayette, and Mount Vernon. Starting off with the visiting Edison Wildcats. At a guard position, a 5'8 senior, number 4, Owen Howell. At another guard position, a 5'8 sophomore, number 12, Braden Moses. Another guard position, a 5'11 junior, number 15, Grady Board. At the center position, a 6'6 sophomore, number 13, Gage Klein. And at the other guard position, a 5'9 sophomore, number 11, Ethan Wedlake. Now for the home team, the Ridgewood Generals. At a guard position, a 5'9 senior, number 0, Curtis Varian. At another guard position, a 5'11 junior, number 2, Gabe Tingle. At the other guard position, a 6'1 junior, number 14, Dalton Patterson. At the forward position, a 6' senior, number 23, Deontay Brandon. And at the center position, a 6'4 junior, number 13, Caden Bradford.
Ridgewood is the number 3 seed, a record of 16-6. They're coached by Troy Dolick. Edison is the 17 seed, a record of 1-19. They're coached by Nate Moses. McRoy alongside Chris Wallace for tonight's broadcast here on FM 99.3. Also mywtnsradio.com. Of course, also the Facebook Live feed for tonight on our Facebook page for WTNS, provided by Claxon Communications as well. Of course, provided by Casey Claxon and Andrew Wallace for tonight. Also on the camera, providing you the video for this evening's contest. Winner of this game moves on to take on the number 14 seed Coshocton in the sectional tournament on Tuesday, 7 p.m. And, of course, that'd be at the better seeded team site. Ridgewood with their home white jerseys, white shorts, and gray numerals, and orange and gray trim. Edison black jerseys and black shorts and white numerals, and also gray trim as well. Jumping for Edison, that'll be Gage Klein. He's a 6'6 sophomore. You know, he can jump. He was dunking it there in warm-ups early on. And also Caden Bradford, a 6'4 junior, jumping for the Generals. Just about ready to get things started from Ridgewood. Boys Division III sectional tournament basketball. And a toss won by Edison, going left to right in the first half. With the dribble near midcourt is Braden Moses across the timeline, 5'8 sophomore. Dribbles it now to the left wing. Moses spins around, backs it up near the midcourt line. Dribbles it against Tingle near the center circle area, now to the left wing. Pass goes to the far corner. Here's the dribble on the far side by Klein. Back to Moses with it high on the left. His cross-court pass to Grady Board high on the right side. Board shovels it out top, grabbed by Klein. Back in the left wing to Braden Moses. Moses will survey it. Holds onto it. Gets a pass off out top the Klein. Back to Moses now between the circles. Guarded tightly and knocked away by Gabe Tingle. Tingle on the other end. His layup off the glass and good. After the first turnover on Edison, Ridgewood takes a 2-0 lead. And going to be a timeout just like that for Edison. 2-0 Ridgewood. 7:14 to play in the first quarter. This is boys tournament basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Do you need health care without the wait? Muskingum Valley Health Center's Urgent Care is now open to serve all residents in Coshocton and surrounding counties. From feeling under the weather to a sprained ankle, MVHC Urgent Care is here for all of your urgent health care needs. Simply walk in and be seen 7 days a week at the new MVHC Urgent Care located at 235 Kenwood Drive in Coshocton, directly across from Jeff Drennan Ford. MVHC Urgent Care. Healthcare without the wait.
Edison basketball out of the timeout against the Ridgewood full court pressure. Inbounded by Ethan Wedlake. He has it in the backcourt, now dribbles it, bounce pass to the far side to Moses. Cross-court pass received by Board. Lobs into the front court, received by a leaping Gage Klein. Cross-court pass to the corner. Grabbed on the three-pointer by Wedlake. His shot's no good. Rebound grabbed inside by Wedlake. His pass goes out top, now to Braden Moses. He'll back it up near the center circle area. His pass goes to the right wing, off the hands of Owen Howe, and he could not handle it, goes out of bounds. And it'll be the second turnover on the Wildcats. Ridgewood basketball near side in the backcourt, inbounded by Curtis Varian. And now across the time on the dribble. Now to the left wing, the handoff goes to Tingle. Out top with it now to Brandon. Brandon dribbles it to the corner, spins around, picks it up. Pass goes out top now to Patterson. Patterson drive to the foul line, he's cut off. Pass inside to go to cutting Gaten Bradford, and Bradford will lay it in. And for the 6'4 junior, Bradford gives Ridgewood a 4-0 lead. Full court pressure on. Edison with it, pass across the timeline, stolen away by Varian. That's the third Edison turnover. Now to Patterson on the left wing. His pass goes to the near side corner, goes to Varian. Varian picks it up, picks the left wing back to Patterson. His three-pointer's up and going to be off the mark. Rebound going to be grabbed off the bounce. That time by Ethan Wedlake. Edison ball to the front court on the left wing. Grabbed by Grady Board. Shovels it back near center circle, received by 5'8 sophomore point guard Braden Moses. He'll dribble it to the right wing. Moses pass, go to the corner. Now three-pointer going to be up in the air, going to be off the mark by Wedlake. Rebound goes to Deontay Brandon. Brandon's pass to the front court to a streaking Dalton Patterson. His layup is going to be good. Patterson has his first two, 6-0 Ridgewood. Edison ball in the backcourt. That pass goes into the hands of Wedlake. Bounce pass to Moses. He'll dribble it across the timeline. Gets a pass off to the left wing, now on the far side. Drive to the lane. Now to the right block. Kick pass by Howell goes to the right wing over to Grady Board. His three-pointer is going to be good. Edison on the board for the first time tonight, down 6-3. Ridgewood ball across the timeline. Here's Varian with it out top. His pass goes to Tingle, out top to Brandon. Brandon drive to the lane, kicks it down to the left block over to Caden Bradford, who lays it up and in. Bradford has 4 off the assist from Deontay Brandon. 8-3 Ridgewood. And in the front court, Edison has it. Here's Wedlake on the right wing. Bounce pass to the corner to Howell. Howell's pass goes to Wedlake. He'll kick it out top over to Moses to reset the offense. Ridgewood 8, Edison 3. Edison has the basketball. 5 minutes to play first quarter. Out top to Howell. Howell drive to the foul line. Cut off and stolen away. Fourth Edison turnover. Into the front court. Here's Patterson. He lost it. Goes to the baseline and out of bounds. That'll be a turnover on Ridgewood going the other direction. And that'll be their first turnover of this first quarter.
Yeah, nice move by Dalton Patterson going to the basket. Just took one bad dribble and kind of went out of his reach and out of bounds. Turnover.
McRae alongside Chris Wallace for the broadcast. Katie Holtz back at WTNS Sports Central for this evening. And to inbound it against the full court pressure, Gage Klein. He does so to Owen Howell, back to Klein. His pass goes over to Wedlake. Now to the front court going in the hands now of Luke Grimes. Back in the left wing, over to Howell, back to Grimes, on the right point in the hands of Wedlake. He'll hand it off behind him to Braden Moses. Moses near that center circle. Crossover to the right wing. His pass deflected by Brandon, goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Wildcats.
Nice job by Deontay Brandon getting a hand on that pass and causing the turnover. Out of bounds.
Almost with the quick hands. And here's Braden Moses across the timeline. Dribbles it out top. Pass goes to the right point on the hands of Grimes. Out top to Moses. His three-pointer for the top of the key. No good. Rebound grab by Gage Klein. His putback off the glass. No good, but a foul is going to be called. That'll be a foul on Ridgewood, their first team foul, and slapped on Caden Bradford, of course, his first personal foul. And now 2 free throws for the 6'6" sophomore, Gage Klein.
Pick up a Domino's pizza for after the game. Try a 3-topping pizza with any of their 5 crust options for only $7.99. Or keep the family happy with their $5.99 mix and match deal. Call the Coshocton Domino's at 622-9345 or the new Comerstown Domino's at 498-4131.
First free throw no good. As taking in Keegan Milliner in the ball game for Ridgewood. The second free throw no good as well. Rebound by Gabe Tingle. Ball poked loose, however, out of bounds off the Edison. Ridgewood will have the basketball. Deontay Brandon, one who checked out for the Generals. Milliner, the 5'9" junior, dribbles it across the timeline. Shovels the left wing now to Patterson. Patterson to the foul line, but he gets called for traveling on that step. The second Ridgewood turnover. 8-3 Generals. 4:10 to play first quarter. Edison basketball near side in the backcourt. Ethan Wedlake, 5'9" sophomore, inbounds it into the hands of Moses. Back to Wedlake against that full court pressure. Now to Moses. Now to Wedlake. Dribbles it at three-quarters court. Now over to Moses. Moses spins around near the midcourt line. Pass across the half-court line. Now to Wedlake. He lost it, but grabbed at center circle by Moses. Now to the left wing. Grabbed to the far side by Howe. Al top to Wedlake. He'll hand it off behind him to Braden Moses. On the left wing, the Gage Klein now. Klein shovels it out top to Howe. On the right wing, back to Moses. Head fake. Pass goes out top. Back to Howe. On the left side. Grabbed on the left wing. Howell's pass goes at mid-post area to Moses. He'll back it up between the circles to reset the offense. Working against Gabe Tingle. Now the Klein on the left wing. 8-3 Ridgewood. Edison ball. 3.5 to play in the first quarter. Moses on the right wing. Pass goes out top to Howe. On the left wing, received by Luke Grimes. Out top to Moses. His three-pointers up are going to be off the mark. Rebound going to be pulled down by Caden Bradford. Ridgewood basketball. Pass by Patterson to the front court to Tingle. Tingle drive to the lane. His layup off the glass, no good. Rebound to the floor, going to be grabbed by Owen Howe. Into the front court now to Gage Klein. Klein with the layup off the glass and good. Some contact, no foul, but Klein will get it to go. His first two, 8-5 Ridgewood. Ridgewood quickly on the other end. On the right wing, Patterson's pass goes inside. Goes cross court to the corner for Gabe Tingle. His pass goes left to the foul line to Patterson. Patterson's shot for the baseline going to be no good, but wave it off entirely. Gets called for the travel. That'll be the third Ridgewood turnovers. The Ridgewood a little sloppy these last couple of trips.
Yeah, very uncharacteristic of Ridgewood, but just one too many steps. Has made a nice post move, but try to get close to the basket and one too many steps there.
Full court pressure on by the Generals. Here's Gage Klein's pass over to Ethan Wedlake, short of the midcourt line. Double team, gets a bounce pass against Klein. Now over to Howe. Howe back to Klein. His pass goes across the half-court line and Luke Grimes, and a timeout called by Edison. With 2:40 to play in the first, it's Ridgewood 8 and Edison 5. This is boys tournament basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
If you're a business or do-it-yourselfer looking for the best possible siding for your home or office, then stop by MRV Siding Supply. They offer the #1 rated panel on the market, Cedar Max Super Polymer Insulated Siding by Provia. Cedar Max provides outstanding performance inside and out with impact resistance, impervious to moisture, flame retardant, and noise reduction, giving you peace of mind. For Cedar Max Super Polymer Insulated Siding by Provia, call MRV Siding Supply at 800-524-7436. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
He has it out top against Gabe Tingle. Shovels it left wing in the hands of Ethan Wedlake. Guarded by Brandon back in the ballgame. Wedlake dribbles it to the foul line. His 15-footer's going to be up and going to be in and out. No good. Rebound grab by Deontay Brandon. Helps the pass to the front court now to Gabe Tingle. Tingle has it in the right wing. Out top to Brandon. Brandon to the foul line. Picks it up. Hands it off to Tingle. Left wing to Milliner. Milliner drive to the baseline. His layup going to be up. No good, but he will be fouled. And that's going to be the first team foul in Edison. Should send Keegan Milliner to the foul line to shoot two.
Yeah, nice penetration by Keegan Millender. Kind of went in there against Gage Klein, a 6'6" sophomore there. Held his own and nice shot.
And Klein, his first personal foul. Keegan Millender, 5'9" junior, averaging 3.5 a game. He's 65% free throw shooter. Free throw will bounce in for Millender. And it's his first point tonight. The Warehouse Steakenstein has proudly sponsored tonight's player of the game. Tonight's player of the game will receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and an order of their legendary onion rings. Courtesy of the Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. Second free throw good as well by Milliner. He has two. 10-5 Ridgewood. Full court pressure is on. Pass goes to Moses across the timeline now to Howe. Howe's pass goes right wing to Wedlake. Shovels it back near center circle and in the hands of Luke Grimes down to Moses, high on the left side. He's guarded by Milliner. Moses dribbles it to the foul line, shovels it right corner to Howell, out top to Moses. His pass goes to Klein with it high on the left. Klein dribbles it, pass goes out top to Wedlake, dribbles it to the right wing. Picks it up, pass out top to Moses now. Under 2 minutes to play first quarter. Edison ball down by 5. And now to Grimes on the left wing. Pass goes to the corner to Klein. His pass down to Moses near the midcourt line. Moses working against Milliner again, and he'll be finally fouled by Keegan Milliner. Second team foul on Ridgewood. Milliner has his first personal foul. You can tell Edison in no hurry to try and shoot the basketball against Ridgewood.
Yeah, they certainly are. They get the ball out there by the half-court circle and kind of hold it and wait for Ridgewood to come guard them, which is odd since Ridgewood has the lead. But good job defensively by Keegan Milliner. Try to go over top the screen, just a little bit of body there.
Inbounded to Braden Moses in the backcourt. Dribbles it across the timeline. Being defended tightly by Milliner. Lost it, picks it back up. Nowhere to go with it. Gets a pass off finally and grabbed in the corner by Howell somehow. His pass dumped into Luke Grimes. Now to Gage Klein around the foul line. Drop step and he'll try to dunk it home but missed it off the rim. Rebound grabbed by Brandon. Brandon into the fast break. Drive for Ridgewood. His shot off going to be up and no good, but Brandon's going to be fouled as he goes coast to coast after getting that rebound. That'll be the second team foul on Edison in this first quarter.
Nice rebound by Deontay Brandon, and as you mentioned, going coast to coast is always nice when your center can grab a defensive rebound like that and go coast to coast and draw the foul.
Deontay Brandon, very athletic and sits and fires. Free throw up and no good. And outstanding linebacker, running back, of course, for the football team. We'll have one more to go. Deontay Brandon, 6-foot senior, averaging 3.7 a game and just over 3 rebounds per contest, a 55% free throw shooter. Second free throw up, going to be no good. Rebound grabbed by Deontay Brandon. Brandon kicks it to the corner. Now three-pointer going to be up in the air, going to be good. Knocked down for the Generals. And that was by Braden Molesky, who just checked in. The 5'10 junior knocks down the three-point basket, 13-5 Ridgewood. And Edison beats the full court pressure. Pass goes to the corner. Now three-pointer going to be high up in the air, going to be in and out. No good on that shot by Owen Howe. Rebound going to be grabbed by the Generals, Dalton Patterson. Bounce pass goes to a Cuddy Marcus linebacker. His shot goes high in the air, no good. Rebound put back, however, is good inside for Braden Molesky. He has 5 quick points and a 15-5 Ridgewood lead. Pressure is on, 35 seconds and counting first quarter. And now Grimes pass across the timeline goes to Braden Moses. Double team, now to Grimes on the right wing. He'll dribble it, pass inside the Klein, grabs it, and lost it. It's going to be what? A foul apparently going to be called. And that'll be the third team foul on the Generals in this first quarter. Call that foul on Braden Molesky, his first.
Nice move by Gage Klein, and official farthest away from the basketball called it, but it did look like a foul, and a nice move to the basket by Klein.
So he'll be at the foul line, 0 for 2 from the charity stripe so far for the 6'6" sophomore. Does have 2 points. 27.5 seconds to go first quarter. Free throw will roll off the rim, and it's no good. And checking out Deontay Brandon once again, and checking in for the Generals going to be Colin Smith, the 6' sophomore. 15-5 Ridgewood. Klein with a second free throw attempt. That's going to be up, going to be no good. Missed them both. Rebound grabbed by Colin Smith. Generals basketball, final 23 seconds and counting first quarter. Dalton Patterson across the half-court line. And dribbles at right point, gets the hand off to Molesky. Dribbles at left wing, hands it off to Smith. Out top of the hand off to Milliner. Back in the corner, goes to Molesky. His three-pointer high in the air, going to be off the mark. Rebound going to be hauled in by Owen Howe. Into the front court to Grimes for Edison. 3 seconds. Out top to Moses. Moses three-pointer at the buzzer, going to be well short of the rim. And that'll close out the first quarter. Through one period from Ridgewood. Ridgewood 15 and Edison 5. This is boys tournament basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Hi, this is Kyle Hamilton. Over the years, we've been asked a lot of questions, like why is our bank any different than those big city banks? After all, most banks offer the same products and services. The difference is our people and our service. We give you the one-on-one, first-name, friendly service that you deserve. The Home Loan Savings Bank, a better way to bank, member FDIC.
The Fisher Funeral Home in Warsaw is proud to sponsor this event as we support the families and individuals that have trusted us with their business through our 4 generations of service to the community. As the oldest family-owned and operated funeral home in Coshocton County, we understand the importance of supporting our youth and fostering pride in our community. Please call us anytime at 740-824-3515 for any of your pre-need or at-need funeral counseling needs. You can also visit our website at fisherfuneralhome.com. The Fisher Funeral Home, serving others as we would like to be served since 1937.
numbers courtesy of Chris Wallace, where Ridgewood was 1 for 3 on three-point tries for 33%. Edison 1 for 7. Ridgewood basketball pass goes to the corner now to Gabe Tingle, who dribbles it to the foul line. Hands it off to Colin Smith. His pass to cutting Deontay Brandon. His shot with the left hand up and good. Deontay Brandon knocking it down. He has his first two, 17-5 Ridgewood. And now on a 7-0 run. That bounce pass in the backcourt, grabbed by Gage Klein across the timeline to Moses. His pass to the corner goes out of bounds, intended for Luke Grimes, but a turnover on Edison. And finishing out the first quarter numbers, Ridgewood was 5 for 7 from two-point range. Edison 1 for 3. Ridgewood 2 for 4 from the foul line. Edison 0 for 4. Ridgewood out rebounding Edison 9-5. Drive by Colin Smith. His layup is going to be good, meanwhile. And Colin Smith has his first two. 19-5. Ridgewood lead. And 4 turnovers for Edison, 3 for Ridgewood in that first quarter. Edison basketball gets that full court pressure. And the pass goes right wing. Now to Ethan Wedlick. His three-pointer goes up in the air. Going to be well short of the rim. Rebound by Klein. He'll put it up and in. Gage Klein has 4 points on the putback. 19-7. Ridgewood advantage. Generals with it across the timeline. Here's Gabe Tingle. His pass goes to Varian. Varian to the foul line. Hands it off out top to Brandon. Brandon drive to the lane. His layup off the glass going to be no good, but he will draw a foul. And that is going to be the third team foul on Edison in this first half.
This game is brought to you in part by RAM 5-Point Auto Sales. Stop in and see the great selection of clean, newer vehicles at RAM 5-Point Auto Sales, 1102 Chestnut Street in Coshocton, or call 740-623-2200.
Free throw going to be up and going to be in and out and back in. Got the roll. Did Deontay Brandon. He'll have one more to go. 3 points for Brandon. I mentioned Smith had scored that last bucket. It was actually Keaton Bradford for Ridgewood earlier in the second quarter. Bradford has 6 points. That free throw up going to be knocked down. Both free throws good by Brandon. He has 4 points now. 21-7 lead for the Generals. 6:47 to play second quarter. Full court pressure on by Ridgewood. And Gage Klein to inbound. He does so to Moses. Back to Klein. His pass goes into the hands of Grimes. Back to Klein in the backcourt. Now three-quarters court to Howe. Back to Klein. His pass across the timeline received by Ethan Wedlick. Dribbles the right wing. He's double-teamed and stripped away. Pass in the front court. Grabbed by Patterson. Patterson to the bucket. His layup off the glass. No good. And rebound grabbed by Tingle, however. Goes out top to Varian. Kicks it right wing back on the dribble. Now to the foul line. Pass goes left wing over to Bradford. To a cutting Gabe Tingle. His layup is going to be good. Good ball movement by the Generals. Results in Tingle's fourth point of the game. 23-7 Ridgewood. Full court pressure on. Here's the pass by Howell across the timeline to Moses. He's triple team. Gets the pass off over to Klein on the right wing now to Wedlick. His pass knocked away, and on the floor diving after it is Patterson. And he juggles it, finally grabs it, and it could be knocked away by Edison, I believe. And Ridgewood's going to get this basketball on the turnover by the Wildcats. That's their sixth turnover now of the first half. Ridgewood basketball, near side of the backcourt. The Warehouse Steak and Stein is proud to sponsor tonight's player of the game. Tonight's player of the game will receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and an order of their legendary onion rings, courtesy of the Warehouse Steak and Stein. Richard ball. Here's the pass on the right wing. Inside now to a cutting Caden Bradford, who lays it up and in. Bradford has 8 points, 25-7 lead for the Generals. Edison ball. That pass deflected by Varian, stolen away by Dalton Patterson. Patterson behind the back pass, going to be out of bounds off the leg, it looks like, of Owen Howe. And Ridgewood will keep the basketball.
Yeah, nice look for that behind-the-back pass, but unfortunately his teammate wasn't looking for the behind-the-back pass, but a nice look by Dalton Patterson.
So it will be Ridgewood, it will be Gabe Tingle to win that beneath their own backboard. As Derek Lancaster will check in, the sophomore for Edison. Tingle looking, shovels it out top, grabbed by Patterson. Now left to the foul line, over to Bradford, back to Patterson. Patterson shot from the left block, high off the glass and good. Dalton Patterson now has 4, 27-7 Ridgewood. 5:20 to play in the half. Edison ball. Pass by Moses across the timeline. Grabbed now by Lancaster. Back to Moses. Lancaster has it left wing. Double team. Now to Moses. Back in the corner to Lancaster. Now to Moses with it high on the left side. Edison ball down 27-7. Now to Klein on the left wing. His pass goes out top to Howe on the right point, grabbed by Braden Moses. His three-pointer's up in the air, no good. Rebound to the corner, going to be saved as it's grabbed by Dalton Patterson. Now to Varian. Varian's pass goes to cutting Gabe Tingle, and he'll be hacked on the arm. Foul on Braden Moses, 14th foul on Edison. Moses has his first, and now Gabe Tingle to the foul line to shoot two. Gabe Tingle, 5'11 junior, averaging 9.3 a game. just under 6 rebounds per contest on the season, a 59% free throw shooter. And sets and fires on that first free throw attempt. It's going to be up and no good. Short of that rim. He'll have one more to go to try and make up for that first miss. 4:51 to play in the first half. Again, the winner moves on to take on the 14 seed Coshocton Tuesday at 7 p.m. And of course, if Ridgewood would go on to win this game, they would get a chance to host that game as well as the better seed. Second free throw up going to be no good as well. Rebound grabbed by Gage Klein. Outlets a pass. Now to Moses across the timeline. Dribbles it out top. Now to Klein. Klein's pass on the right block. Grabbed inside by Grimes. Kicks it to the corner of the Grady Board. Falls down and stolen away. Patterson got the steal. Dribbles it across the timeline. On the fast break. Bounce pass goes to Gabe Tangle. He'll kick it out top. On the left wing now received on the three-pointer. Going to be up and going to be knocked down. Three-point basket good for Ridgewood. And Josiah Cahill knocking that one down. His first points of the game. Cahill, a 6-foot sophomore. 30-7 Ridgewood. Meanwhile, pass across the timeline over to Howe. He'll be fouled by Gabe Tingle going for the steal. 4th team foul Ridgewood. Tingle has his first personal foul.
Gabe Tingle almost coming up with a nice turnover there, but just a little bit of body, kind of going for the ball there.
30-7 Ridgewood. 4:17 to play in the first half. Embedded in the hands of Braden Moses. In the sophomore point guard, guarded by Millender, who's back in. Moses pass good to the corner now over to Grimes. His three-pointer's going to be up and no good. Missed everything. Rebound going to be grabbed by the Generals and Braden Molesky. Molesky on the other end. He stops and pops for the foul line. Going to be up and got the bounce. It's in for Braden Molesky. And Molesky, that would be 7 points for him. And the whistle blown by the official to allow Molesky to tie a shoe. So Molesky's really come off, and he's played well, I know, for Ridgewood here the second half of the year. He's come in really with 7 quick points here for Ridgewood in this first half.
Yeah, Braden Molesky doing what he does best is scoring the basketball, and anywhere is his range, and shooting the ball very well here early on in the first half.
Edison ball gets that full court pressure. That pass goes over to Deacon Rawson. Now the backcourt to Grimes. Across the timeline, stolen away. And with that steal, here's the shot going to be up by Marcus Leindecker. If he got that steal, it's going to be no good. Leindecker got his own rebound, however. He'll put it back up and in. Marcus Leindecker has his first 2 for the 6'4 senior. 34-7 Ridgewood. Edison ball across the timeline. And Luke Grimes' pass goes center circle to Rawson. Now on the right wing with it to Gage Klein. Out top of the pass to Braden Moses. He'll get a pass over to Rawson on the left point. On the right point goes in the hands of Luke Grimes. Now a three-pointer by Moses from the right wing. Going to be off the mark. Rebound hauled in by Braden Molesky. Now Patterson's pass to the front court to Millender. Millender drive to the baseline. His layup going to be no good. Rebound grabbed by Gage Klein. Outlets a pass to Moses. 34-7 Ridgewood. Moses across the timeline. 3 minutes to play in the first half. Back in the corner to Rawson. Rawson guarded tightly by Cahill. Gets it out top of the pass to Lancaster. Now on the right wing. Going to be deflected out of bounds. Actually just threw it away. Was not deflected. Instead, the 10th Edison turnover. They have 5 of those in the second quarter. On the floor for Ridgewood now, Josiah Cahill, Keegan Millender, Braden Molesky, also Colin Smith out there, and Marcus Leindecker. Keegan Millender across the timeline. His pass now goes to Cahill high on the right. Out top to Molesky. On the left wing, back to Millender. On the left block inside to Smith. He'll back it in. Smith drop step, layup off the last, going to be good. Colin Smith down with that bucket. He has his first 2. 36-7 lead for Ridgewood. Smith, a 6-foot sophomore. Edison basketball. 2.5 to play in the second quarter. With it now is Gage Klein. His pass near midcourt chased down by Luke Grimes. And now to Board with it high on the right side. Board dribbles it. It's a pass out top into the hands of Deacon Rawson. On the left wing over to Luke Grimes. Back in the corner, received by Moses. He'll dribble it back out top to reset the offense. 2:10 to play and counting second quarter. Moses to the foul circle cut off. Picks it up. Lobs it to the left elbow area to Gage Klein. He'll back it in. Klein's pass to the corner goes to Luke Grimes. Grimes' three-pointer's up and no good. Rebound corralled by Colin Smith. Outlets a pass down to Millender across the timeline. His pass to cutting Marcus Leindecker. Reverse layup going to be good. Marcus Leindecker now has 4 points. 38-7 lead for Ridgewood. 1:45 to play in the second quarter. Edison basketball in the front court to Gage Klein. He'll dribble it, picks it up, kicks it out top down in the hands of Rawson. And now to Board with it high on the right. Board dribbles between the circles, gets a pass over to Moses on the left wing. Holds onto the basketball, guarded by Millender. Kicks a pass out top to Grady Board. Lost it, gets back to it, and finally picked up and going to be I believe a foul called on Braden Molesky. That'll be the 15th foul on Ridgewood. And Molesky will have his second personal foul.
Yeah, Molesky looked like he kind of got all ball there, but from the position of the referee, they are going to call that one a foul.
All Ridgewood up 38-7, 1:24 to play in the half. Braden Moses into the front court. And dribbles at left point. Now his pass goes to the right wing area to Board, out top to Moses. Now in the corner, grabbed by Rawson. Rawson dribbles it, cut off. Kicks it out top to Moses. Moses shot for the foul line, going to be high up in the air, going to be in and out, no good. Rebound going to be hauled in for the Generals. And that was, on that board was Josiah Cahill. And grabbed on that far side along the baseline. And getting that grab, I believe, was Quincy Haynes, but he stepped on the out-of-bounds line, so Ridgewood will have that turnover, their fourth. Quincy Haynes, a 5'11 sophomore. Under a minute to play in the half. Edison basketball. That pass goes on the left wing area over to Grady Board. He'll dribble it out top. Board's pass inside, grabbed by Gage Klein on the right block. Backs it in, Klein has it stripped away by Josiah Cahill. And that's the 11th Edison turnover. Cahill to the front court. His pass goes to Quincy Haynes. Haynes dribbles it to the foul line. Now on the right wing, here's the dribble to the foul line. Shot is up, going to be good. Knocked down inside the paint here for the Generals. That was by Xander Straub. So Straub getting that bucket. And a 40-7 lead for Ridgewood. 24 seconds and counting, second quarter. On the left wing, the Owen Howe. Howe spins around, working against Colin Smith. Shovels it out top to Braden Moses. Down to the final 12 seconds and counting in the second quarter. On the right wing, the Board. Grady Board out top. 7 seconds. Cross-court pass to Moses. Moses dribbles it to the foul line, to the lane. His off-balance shot going to be good. Braden Moses gets that bucket, and it's the first half will come to a close. Halftime scores, Ridgewood 40 and Edison 9. Back around the recap the first half for you on WTNS Coshocton.
Let Domino's cook dinner for you. All day, every day, get a large 3-topping pizza, and now our handmade pan pizza with 3 toppings, 2 layers of cheese on a crispy golden crust for only $7.99. Carry out only. Don't miss out on this great limited time offer. Call us in Coshocton at 622-9345 or in Newcomerstown at 498-4131.
Hi, I'm Jeff Drennan from Jeff Drennan Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. February is all about interest-free money during the President's Day sales event. Ram is now offering 0% financing plus $3,000 consumer cash on all 2021 Ram 1500 Bighorns. Ram is Motor Trend's Truck of the Year for 3 years running. In the market for a sport utility? Get 0% for 84 months on 2021 Jeep Cherokee and Compass, or 0% for 72 months on Jeep Grand Cherokee and Dodge Durango. Hurry in during the President's Day sales event only at Jeff Drennan Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Life is full of uncertainties. What happens to your assets after you pass away shouldn't be one of them. At Raymond James Financial Services, we offer a transfer on death agreement that allows your estate to be held in a brokerage account, so it avoids the probate process and goes directly to your heirs. To find out how to make things easier for your loved ones, call financial advisor Shane Pyle at 622-3110, located in Coshocton. Raymond James Financial Services, member FINRA SIPC. Life well planned.
If you are involved in an accident, you want your vehicle to be repaired quickly and correctly? I'm Stacy Rice, Office Manager of Coshocton Collision, where we put you, the customer, first. We complete your auto body repairs as promised, we guarantee our word, and we use the latest environmental friendly paint products from PPG. Whenever you are involved in a collision, come to Coshocton Collision Center, 225 Main Street in Town Center, Coshocton, across from Wilson's Carpet and Furniture, or call us at 623-7347.
With American National Life Insurance, you get coverage options that can be tailored to your individual or group needs, including whole life, term life, and universal life insurance. That combined with an agent who is ready to provide knowledgeable personal service for your financial security. Let the John Inello Insurance Agency be your insurance ally. Call us today at 740-295-9460. American National Insurance Company, Galveston, Texas.
In life, you get what you pay for, and you always look to save a little extra cash. But when it comes to your car, do you really want to cut corners? Or do you want to make sure, in the event of an accident, you get your vehicle fixed the right way? Brillhart's Body Shop will give you the quality, attention to detail, and satisfaction you deserve when getting your vehicle fixed. Give Brillhart's Body Shop a call at 740-622-0000 0121 or stop by 622 Main Street in Coshocton.
High school basketball on Facebook Live is a production of WTNS Radio and Claxon Communications.
It is halftime here in boys Division III sectional tournament basketball for Ridgewood. It's all Ridgewood as they lead at 40-9 over the Edison Wildcats. Ridgewood will jump out top to a 15-5 lead after one, outscoring Edison 25-4 in the second quarter, and the Generals lead at 40-9 at halftime. And there was one player in double figures for either team, and that was Keaton Bradford. And for the big man, Bradford in the first half was 4 for 4. Perfect from a two-point range for his total of 4 points for Keaton Bradford, the 6'4" junior. Also scoring for Ridgewood in that first half, Braden Molesky came off the bench, and he went to 1 for 2 on three-point tries, 2 for 2 from two-point range. Molesky had 7 first-half points. Also for Ridgewood, 4 points apiece for Gabe Tingle as well as Dalton Patterson, 4 points for Deontay Brannon, and 4 points scored by Marcus Leindecker in that first half. 3 points for Josiah Cahill, and 2 apiece for Keegan Millender as well as Cullen Smith and Xander Straub, rounding out the Ridgewood total of 40 points. For Edison leading the way, it was Gage Klein. He finished up with 4 points in the first half, 3 for Grady Board and 2 for Braden Moses. And that would round out the 9-point total for the Wildcats. Halftime score, Ridgewood 40, Edison 9. Now for the first half team members, here's Chris Wallace.
Thank you very much, Matt. As you mentioned, Ridgewood on top of Edison 40-9. 3-point land, Ridgewood 2 of 4 for 50%. Edison 1 of 12 for 8%. 2-point field goals, Ridgewood 15 of 20 for 75%. Edison 3 of 6 for 50%. From the free throw line, Ridgewood is 4 of 8 for 50%. Edison is 0 of 4. In the rebounding department, it is Ridgewood out-rebounding Edison 16-8. And in turnovers, Ridgewood with 4, Edison with 11.
Individually for Ridgewood leading the way, Deontay Brandon had 4 rebounds in the first half. 3 boards also for Braden Molesky. For Edison leading the way, Gage Klein had 4 rebounds. 2 came at the offensive end. Ridgewood on top 40-9 in the first half, and certainly a lot of what we expected here on that Ridgewood side in that first half.
Yeah, it certainly is. Ridgewood definitely firing on all cylinders tonight. Just classic Ridgewood basketball. Full court pressure, causing turnovers, causing 11 turnovers with only 4 for themselves. So really taking care of the basketball very well. But a couple of their shooting is what really stands out excellent to me. You know, shooting 75% 2-point field goals. Just everything they're throwing up is going in and causing a lot of turnovers. And only shooting 4 3-pointers in the first half, kind of uncharacteristic of Ridgewood. They normally like to shoot a little bit more than that, but still shooting 50% from beyond the arc. So just classic Ridgewood doing what they do best, pressuring the ball and doing well on offense.
I think the other thing you'd like if you're Troy Dolick, 10 guys in the scoring column in the first half, and even guys coming off the bench and doing a solid job putting the ball in the hole.
Yeah, they certainly are. I've seen some players and getting some varsity action tonight, which haven't seen all season. So definitely great experience, especially tournament experience, kind of that winner go home mentality, and you kind of have to play your best. And that shows Coach Dolick has a lot of confidence and trust in his guys to play that much of his bench tonight.
Again, the winner of this game moves on to take on the 14-seed Coshocton Tuesday at 7 p.m. Of course, Ridgewood, if they go on to win this game, they would get a chance to host that game on Tuesday as the better seed. Halftime score, Ridgewood 40 and Edison 9. Back with the second half after this on WTNS Coshocton.
Coshocton Regional Medical Center's urgent care is now open. When the unexpected happens, you can count on urgent care to get you back in the game. With a quick walk-in visit, you can be back on the road to recovery. Urgent Care is located at 406 South 15th Street in Coshocton, open 7 days a week with no appointment needed. Visit CoshoctonHospital.org to learn more. Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most.
You can't be an outlaw without breaking a few rules. It's our new independent 3-link suspension and the feel of 1,000 cc's of turf-defying power. It's a tougher-than-nails attitude that leaves a clean cut and every other mower in its wake. There's a new class of outlaws in bad boy country. Rule breakers, every one.
Get your bad boy mower at the Power Shop, County Road 9, West Lafayette, 740-545-9011.
Bad boy mowers. Mow with an attitude.
Hi, this is Jeff Drennan from the Jeff Drennan Dealerships, and it's time to talk about the power of 3. What is the power of 3? It's 3 dealerships, 3 times the selection, 3 times the service, and 3 times the people, and always the best deal. The power of 3 gives you 9 all-American made brands from GM, Chrysler, and Ford. Simply put, the power of 3 means you are covered. Look no further than the Jeff Drennan dealerships and the power of 3 for your next vehicle purchase. Visit us today at jeffdrennan.com.
What's the perfect snack food? Well, let me give you a hint. It comes in a variety of flavors. You can eat it with your fingers. It doesn't leave a mess. It's good for you, and it's very affordable. Have you guessed yet? It's cheese, and nobody does it better than Pearl Valley cheese. Pearl Valley offers over 25 different kinds of cheese, including mild Swiss, pepper jack, mozzarella, Colby Longhorn, smoky cheddar, provolone, and American. For the perfect snack or complement to any meal, don't forget the cheese. Pearl Valley cheese is located on State Route 93, or give them a call at 545-6002.
The 2021 Ford Bronco Sport is finally here at Village Motors in Millersburg. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and I would like to personally invite you in to test drive Ford's exciting addition to the small SUV segment. Also, the all-new 2021 Ford F-150 has arrived too. How do you improve the best truck on the market? You do it with a power up and down tailgate that doubles as a workbench, available onboard generators, and an available hybrid powertrain. Check out the all-new Bronco Sport and 21 F-150 soon at Village Motors in Millersburg.
Just about ready for the start of the second half, and Ridgewood getting set to go on to the floor. Dalton Patterson is out there and standing next to Gabe Tingle, Deontay Brannon, and also Keenan Bradford and Curtis Varian, the original starters. And on the floor for Edison, Owen Howe, also Braylon Moses, Grady Board, Ethan Wedlake, and Gage Klein. Earlier today, heard on WTNS, of course, it was West Holmes with the victory of 56-22 over the Riverview Lady Bears in girls Division II sectional championship basketball.
Well, Matt, we've got all the players on the floor, but we don't have an official in the building yet here, or on the floor, we should say.
I thought we were ready, but I guess not quite.
I was wondering to see what we were looking for and didn't see a single official. They must be back there in the locker room having a good time. Here they come.
There they go. That's right.
And everybody cheers for them.
A round of applause. Just what you want.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. I think we're about ready to go now. How about that? So it'll be Edison to inbound at side court to get things started. And with it will be Ethan Wedlake. There's the whistle. And ball inbounded to Braden Moses. Going right to left in the second half. His pass goes to Wedlake on the right point. Gets it out top down to Luke Grimes. Grimes looks now past to Wedlake on the right point. Back on the left side goes to Braden Moses. Looks it out top to Howe. Back to Moses on the left wing. Holds onto it. Now dribbles it back near center circle. Lobs it near side to Gage Klein. His pass goes out top to Howe. Back to Klein. Pass behind him, however, wasn't looking for it. It goes out of bounds. That'll be a turnover in the 12th on Edison. Ridgewood going left to right in the second half. Inbounded by Gabe Tingle. Goes over to Dalton Patterson into the front court. Shovels the left wing now over to Varian. On the right post goes inside now to Bradford. He'll back it in. Spins around. Nice move with the left hand. He'll bank it in. Caden Bradford now up to 12 points on the night.
Perfect 5 for 5 from the field.
Edison basketball quickly into the front court. Pass goes out top to Klein. Klein looks it on the right point on the pass to Howe. Howe looking. Holds on. Now a three-pointer by Howe. Going to be up, in and out. No good. Rebound grab by Deontay Branham. Richard ball. Here's Patterson to the front court. Trying to chase it down. He saves it, but throws it away on that errant pass by Branham. Now back to Moses in the front court. Ridgewood turnover. And pass goes out top. Their fourth, make that fifth of the contest. Now to Moses on the left wing. Dribbles it back near center circle. His pass goes to Klein on the left wing. Back in the corner to Wedlake. Now to Klein. Out top of the pass to Howe. Back in the right wing now to Moses. Now inside the paint goes to Gage Klein. Shot by Klein inside the paint. Going to be off the rim. No good. Rebound goes to Bradford. Hands it off to Tingle. Tingle's pass to the front court to Brannon. Brannon to the bucket. His layup going to be no good, but he's going to be fouled. And that's going to be the first team foul on Edison here in this third quarter. Call that foul on Braden Moses, his second. Ridgewood doing what they do best, getting that fast break and have an opportunity on the other end.
Yeah, Ridgewood loves to run, and a great example of that there. And Deontay Brannon do a nice job of taking the contact, going up with the shot.
Free throw by the left-hander is going to be knocked down. Deontay Branham. He has 5 points now. including 3 free throws he's knocked down tonight. 6-foot senior averaging 3.7 a game, and the second free throw by Brandon. That is going to be up. That's going to be no good off the rim. Rebound grabbed by Ethan Wedlake. 43-9 Ridgewood. Wedlake has it poked loose, gets back to it, and takes it across the timeline. His pass batted away, however, by Brandon. Now the steal to Varian. Varian to the front court. His bounce to a cutting Deontay. Brandon saves it. Now to Gabe Tingle. He'll back it up to the right wing. Tingle's pass goes inside the foul circle to Bradford. Hands it off down to Patterson. Patterson drives to the lane. His left-handed layup going to be no good. Rebound and put back by Bradford is going to be good. Still perfect from the field. Bradford has 14 points. Edison ball. Pass to the left wing. Grabbed now by the near side by Luke Grimes. Kicks it out top to Gage Klein. Back at the right point to Moses. Dribbles it to the foul line. His pass inside. Tried to find Klein in a little pick and roll, but instead he threw it away. That's a turnover on Edison, now up to 14. 45-9 Ridgewood. Now the running clock is into effect with 5:40 and counting third quarter. Inbounded to Dalton Patterson, who will walk it across the timeline. Patterson dribbles behind his back. Kicks the left wing to Tingle. On the right block goes to Dalton to kick him Bradford. Bradford shot no good. Gets his own rebound. Put back is going to be good, however, on the second effort by Keenan Bradford. Up to 16 on the night, 6 in this third quarter. 47-9 Ridgewood. Edison ball. Pass goes out top through the hands of Grimes. Chases it back down. Now cross-court pass to Klein. Into the corner now to Luke Grimes. Out top to Klein. On the left point now to Moses. His pass goes on the right wing. Received on that far end by Luke Grimes. He'll dribble it out top. He'll find Moses at the top of the key. Shovels it left wing into the hands of Ethan Wedlake. He'll dribble it. Kicks it out top to Klein. Hands it off behind him to Braden Moses. 47-9 Generals. Under 5 minutes to go in the third. Moses dribbles the left wing. Working against Gabe Tingle. His pass to the left block inside the Howell. Howell's shot's going to be up. No good. Missed everything. Rebound goes to Caden Bradford. Into the front court now. Into the hands of Gabe Tingle. Cross-court pass finds Varian. Varian drives to the lane. Dumps it inside to Bradford. Lost it. Grabs it again. Hits it out top to Tingle. Cross-court pass finds Varian. Varian's three-pointers up in the air. Going to be good. Curtis Varian knocking it down from deep. His first points of the game. 50-9 Generals. Edison ball out top. Goes over to Luke Grimes. On the right wing to Gage Klein. His three-pointer's up. That's going to be knocked down. Gage Klein has 7 points. First points of the quarter for Edison. Ridgewood basketball to Bradford. Back in the corner to Curtis Varian. Varian drive to the lane. Passes right to the foul line to Linedecker. His 15-footer's up and good. Marcus Linedecker now has 6 points. 52-12 lead for Ridgewood. Outscoring Edison 12-2 so far in this third quarter. Pass into the front court goes to Grimes. Back to Gage Klein on the right point. Shovels at left point in the hands now of Owen Howe. His cross-court pass down to Ethan Wedlake. He'll dribble it. Finds Moses out top. Shovels at left wing, grabbed by Owen Howe. Howe's pass deflected by Varian. And grabbed on the steal now by Patterson. Patterson to the front court. His pass inside dumps it to Varian, who hands it off to Linedecker, and he will lay it in. Assist for Varian. Linedecker with the bucket. He has 8 points after the 15th Edison turnover. 54-12 Ridgewood. Edison ball at center circle. Here's Braden Moses. Dribbles at right wing. His pass goes to the corner now to Wedlake. Dribbles it to the baseline, cut off. Kicks it right wing now to Klein. Spins around, kicks it out top now to Grimes. On the left wing to Braden Moses. His three-pointer's up, going to be no good. Rebound going to be corralled by Gabe Tingle. Under 3 minutes to play, third quarter. Tingle across the timeline. His pass to Bradford inside the paint. Has a knock loose on the floor and stolen away by Moses. He's to the front court after the 6th Ridgewood turnover. Pull-up jumper by Moses from the foul line is good from 15 feet away. Moses has 4, 54-14 Ridgewood. General's ball, here's Gabe Tingle. Pass to the right block to Bradford. Nice look across the lane. He'll find Marcus Linedecker, and Linedecker is going to be fouled on that right block area. The second team foul on Edison in this third quarter of action.
If you're in the market for new floor covering, stop into Fisher Decorating Center for a great selection of quality flooring along with professional service and installation. That's Fisher Decorating Center, helping you make your house a home since 1946.
Luke Grimes' first personal foul. Free throw going to be good on the bounce for Marcus Linedecker. He has 5 points now in the quarter, 9 for the contest for Marcus Linedecker. The 6'4 senior averaging 3.5 a game, just under 3 rebounds per contest, and a 50% free throw shooter on the season as well. 55-14 Ridgewood, running clock into effect, under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. That free throw up by Linedecker, going to be knocked that down as well. Makes them both He's up to 10 points, 6 in the quarter, and a 56-14 Ridgewood advantage. Edison basketball. And with it is Ethan Wedlake across the timeline. Wedlake at center circle, picks it up. His pass to cutting Gage Klein. Klein spins around. His layup off the glass is going to be good. And Gage Klein now has 9 points, 5 in the quarter, 56-16 Ridgewood. Generals basketball. Patterson's pass goes out top. I think he was looking for a Tingle, but he wasn't looking for it. Grabbed instead by Molesky. Now to Millender. Millender drive, lane, layup by Millender, going to be no good. And slapped out of bounds by Gabe Tingle. It'll be Edison basketball. The Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor tonight's player of the game. Tonight's player of the game will receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and an order of their legendary onion rings, courtesy of the Warehouse Steakenstein. 1 minute in counting to play third quarter. Ridgewood up 56-16. Wildcats with the basketball. Moses across the timeline. Pass to the left wing, received by Rawson. Shovels it out top to Howe. His pass inside the foul circle to Klein. Klein backs it into the paint. Drop step, layup by Klein, off the glass and in. Gage Klein now has 7 in the quarter, 11 for the contest. 58-16 Ridgewood. 35 seconds to play in the third. That pass goes over to Quincy Haynes in the game now, the 5'11 sophomore. Drive by Millender. His pass goes to the right block. Nice look to Quincy Haynes, who lays it in. And now a 58-18 lead for Ridgewood. Here's the drive on the other end. Pass to the corner. Over to Moses. Kicks it out top to Gage Klein. His pass goes over to Grimes. Back in the quarter to Moses. 9 seconds in the quarter. Moses to the baseline, and he goes out of bounds with it. That'll be a turnover, the 16th on the Edison Wildcats. And that'll do it for the third quarter through 3 periods from Ridgewood. It's Ridgewood 58 and Edison 18. This is boys tournament basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
The Ridgewood General Store has a little bit of everything you need. They have a large variety of delicious sandwiches, fries, deli, meat and cheese, locally raised meats, big city cappuccinos, vast array of bakery items, bubble teas, and produce. They also carry all your Ridgewood apparel. With renovations coming soon, stop in and check out their new layout and items. Stop by the Ridgewood General Store, 101 East Main Street in West Lafayette. The Ridgewood General Store, bringing great things to great people.
Shopaholics and people who hate shopping have one thing in common. Neither likes to shop for insurance. At Grange Insurance, we get that. That's why we recommend buying through independent agents.
Let Albertson Lawrence do the shopping for you. They will look at a variety of insurance companies and recommend only the best ones. Companies like Grange, who offer great value and exceptional claims service. Call Albertson Lawrence today at 740-622-0572.
Products not available in all states.
All ready for the fourth quarter of action. Ridgewood has the basketball. Again, running clock into effect in the second half. Ridgewood up 58-18. And with it out top is Braden Molesky. Hands it off to Josiah Cahill. Dribbles it to the baseline. Cahill cut off. His pass goes left to the foul line to Colin Smith. Now to Millender. Millender picks it up. Hands it off on the left wing back to Josiah Cahill. His pass to the right block goes to Quincy Haynes. Lost it. Gets back to it. Grabs it. His cross-court pass to Molesky. Molesky drives to the lane. Has it picked, knocked away, but grabbed by Haynes. Out top to Molesky. Molesky dribbles it, hands it off now behind him to Josiah Cahill. Cahill on the right wing, shovels it out top to Millender. On the left wing, back to Molesky. His pass knocked away, going to be kicked off the foot, that time of Deacon Rawson. Ridgewood to inbound it, far side, midway into the front court. It'll be Cahill's pass, goes into the hands of Keegan Millender. Millender crossover, spins around to the foul line. His pass goes to the corner now to Cahill. His three-pointer's up in the air, going to be knocked down. Josiah Cahill with that bucket. He has 6 points on 2 3-pointers tonight. Quickly on the other end, that pass goes to Gage Klein. His layup off the glass going to be good, and the foul. Gage Klein now has 13 points. He has 9 of those in the second half. First team foul on Ridgewood in the second half of action, and that foul called on Quincy Haynes' first.
This game is brought to you in part by Given Dawson Paisley Funeral Home, where they offer their services with compassion, care, dignity, and over 70 years of tradition. You can trust Given Dawson Paisley Funeral Home now and in the future.
Free throw by Klein is up, going to be no good. Rebound going to be corralled by Quincy Haynes. Generals basketball up 61-20 into the fourth quarter. 6:20 to play. And Cahill across the timeline. His pass goes right wing to Molesky. dribbles it out top. Molesky hands it off to Cahill on the left point. Now on the right point over to Quincy Haynes. Back in the right wing area goes to Straup. Out top of the pass now. The dribble to Molesky to the foul line. Back in the corner to Haynes. Dribbles it, hands it off now to Cahill on the left wing. Back in the right point. Received now on their side by Xander Straup, the junior. Back in the left wing to Cullen Smith, who dribbles it to the foul line. Lost it, gets back to it, and pass goes right wing now to Quincy Haynes. Now on a cutting Cahill on the right block. Cahill shot up, going to be no good. Rebound grabbed inside by Gage Klein. His pass stolen away, however, by Straup. Dumps it into Braden Molesky. His shot blocked, got his own rebound. He'll back it up to the corner to reset the offense for the Generals. 5.5 to go. Now to Quincy Haynes. Hands it off behind him to Straup on the left corner. Goes to Molesky. His three-pointers up are going to be off the mark. Rebound chased down by Owen Howe. Now Moses has it across the timeline for the Wildcats. He'll dribble it 5:16 and counting fourth quarter. 61-20 Ridgewood lead. Now to Grimes on the right wing. Now top of the pass to Rawson. Back in the left wing to Moses. The three-pointer is going to be up. Going to be no good. Rebound chased down now by Xander Straup. You'll find Cahill, who will dribble it across the half-court line. Behind his back, weaves through the defense, kicks it left wing to Colin Smith. His three-pointer's up and going to be in and out. No good. Rebound going to be knocked to the floor, goes out of bounds. And that'll be off of Ridgewood. It'll be Edison basketball. The Warehouse Steak and Stein is proud to sponsor tonight's player of the game. Tonight's player of the game will receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and an order of their legendary onion rings, courtesy of the Warehouse Steak and Stein. 4.5 to go. 61-20 Ridgewood. Edison basketball with the running clock in the second half. Moses out top. Now pass goes to the corner to Deacon Rawson. Half on the left point over to Luke Grimes. Back in the corner now to Hal. Hal's three-pointer going to be partially blocked. Hit the side of the backboard. It's no good. Rebound will be corralled for the Generals. And on that board, it'll be Caleb Schrock in the game now for Ridgewood, the sophomore. It'll be Ridgewood basketball. Straup on the right wing. Pass goes to the corner to Schrock. His three-pointer's going to be up. Going to be no good. Rebound going to be grabbed by Moses. Outlets a pass to Klein across the timeline. Ball lobbed in. Klein backs it in. He has a poke loose by Quincy Haynes, who gets the steal. Haynes across the timeline, dribbles it, passes inside, finds a cutting Caleb Schrock. He'll throw it out of bounds. Ridgewood will pick up their 7th turnover after the 18th turnover on Edison.
When your vehicle's in an accident and needs towed, you do have a choice. It's your vehicle, your choice. Think Brillhart's Body Shop. They will give you the quality, attention to detail, and satisfaction you deserve when getting your vehicle fixed. Give Brillhart's Body Shop a call at 622-0121 or stop by 622 Main Street in Coshocton.
Pass goes to the corner, received by Howe, who dribbles to the right wing. 18-footer by Howe's up and knocked down. Owen Howe has that bucket, his first 2 of the night. 61-22 lead for Ridgewood. 3:15 to go. And with it now is Xander Straup to Quincy Haynes. Dumps it inside, finds Caleb Schrock. His shot up, no good, but he's going to be hacked to the arm. And that'll be the 3rd team foul on Edison here in this second half of action. And I believe called that on Owen Howe, his 2nd personal foul. Caleb Schrock, the sophomore. 2 points on the varsity season for him. And his free throw is going to be up, going to be knocked down. And Schrock, his first point tonight. 62-22 Ridgewood, 2:40 in counting. Again, looking to move on, will Ridgewood to play on Tuesday on their home floor again against the 14 seed Coshocton. They're in sectional tournament play. 2nd free throw up, that's going to be no good. Rebound chased down by Quincy Haynes. His pass goes out top, but stolen back away by Owen Howe. Ridgewood has their 8th turnover. 62-22 Generals, 2:20 to go. Moses has it out top. His three-pointer going to be up and going to be knocked down. Braden Moses has 7 points, his first three-pointer tonight for the Wildcats. 62-25 Ridgewood. That pass goes to the corner. Now the dribble. Pass inside, going to be grabbed on the pass by Cohen Cabot. He'll find Caleb Schrock, who banks it up and in. Assist for Cabot. Schrock now has his first field goal. He has 3 points overall. 64-25 Ridgewood. Edison ball. Here's Moses. Pass goes to the corner now on the far side over to Grimes. Now to Gage Klein. He'll be fouled on the reach-in. And that'll be the 2nd team foul on the Generals in the second half.
Gage Klein heading to the free throw line, currently 0 for 5.
And they're going to call that foul on Schrock, his first personal foul. Klein does have 13 points. That free throw going to be up, going to be in and out. No good, but has knocked down the free throw as up to this point with 1:26 in counting. Second free throw attempt by Gage Klein, the 6'6" sophomore, up, and that'll be knocked down. 14 points for him, 64-26 Ridgewood. Generals with it across the timeline. And the dribble by Xander Straub. Now the Schrock on the right wing to Quincy Haynes. Cross-court pass now received by Cohen Cabot. His pass now in the hands of Colby Maslowski. He'll find a cutting Caleb Schrock. His shot no good. Ball knocked out of bounds by Edison, and it will be Ridgewood basketball. So out there is Colby Maslowski, 6'2" junior for Ridgewood. Also Cohen Cabot, he's a sophomore. Quincy Haynes out there as well, a 5'11" sophomore. Xander Straub, the junior, is out there, inbounds it. And goes over to Cohen Cabot. His shot no good. Rebound put back going to be no good by Schrock. Rebound grab this time by Braden Moses. His pass goes to the corner. Received by Howell. Howell's shot three-pointer, no good. Rebound by Maslowski. And he'll hand it off. Now to Xander Straub, who will take it across the timeline with 20 seconds to go. 64-26 Generals. Looking to pick up their first tournament win here in 2021. Over to Quincy Haynes at center circle, letting the clock run down the final 10 seconds. And Ridgewood will get the win tonight by the final score of 64-26. Ridgewood improving the record now to 17-6 for the number 3 seed. And they will advance on in the sectional tournament to take on the 14 seed Coshocton Tuesday at 7 p.m. back here at Ridgewood. A game heard here on WTNS. And, of course, for Edison, the 17 seed, they'll end their tournament run with a record of 1-20. Final score tonight, Ridgewood 64 and Edison 26. Back to wrap it up after this on WTNS Coshocton.
Helgenberg, we just had a student finish his course requirements for graduation, and he had a huge smile on his face and was uplifting as he finally achieved his goal of graduation. A smile was worth 1,000 words. We have an understanding of the obstacles our students have had to overcome. It's very rewarding for our staff to see our students walk across the stage to receive their diplomas.
Call the Coshocton Opportunity School at 740-622-3600 or call Becky at 740-295-7626.
Claxon Custom Printing and Promotions is a proud supporter of high school athletics.
Contact Casey Claxon or Judd Bone at claxonprinting.com for printed t-shirts, embroidery, and branded promotional products for your booster club or business.
We can also help your team set up an online fundraising store to sell your team apparel to fans across the country.
Visit claxonprinting.com or call 740-623-2145.
I'm Malcolm. I'm a commercial cash management specialist, but I'm also a leader and a musician.
At Park National Bank, we're more than our job titles, and you're more than an account number. You get personal attention and direct access to a caring, compassionate banker who respects and responds to your needs and goals. Find Malcolm or a banker near you at parknationalbank.com. Park National Bank, where you mean more. Member FDIC, parknationalbank.com.
Don't let their name fool you. At Coshocton Brake and Supply, they do a whole lot more than just brakes. They can order tires, do alignments and suspension work, offer engine diagnostics, oil changes and tune-ups, and air conditioning service. And don't forget about their free nationwide auto repair warranty. But it doesn't stop there. Coshocton Brake and Supply also offers new hydraulic hoses and fittings and hydraulic hose repairs. That's Coshocton Brake and Supply, located at 601 Walnut Street, or call them at 740-622-0595.
It is the final tonight in boys Division III sectional tournament basketball from Ridgewood. Ridgewood defeating Edison by a score of 64-26. Ridgewood jumped out to a 15-5 lead after the first quarter. Then the Generals outscoring Edison 25-4 in the second quarter, and Ridgewood out on top 40-9 at halftime. Ridgewood outscoring Edison 18-9 in the third quarter, and Ridgewood led 58-18 through 3. And Ridgewood goes on to win the basketball game by the final margin of 64-26 over Edison. For Ridgewood, leading the way, they had two players in double figures, and leading the way was Caden Bradford, as Bradford, the 6'4" junior, came in with 16 points in all to lead all scorers tonight. Also scoring tonight in double figures, the other big man off the bench, that 6'4" senior Marcus Leindecker, he had 10 points for Ridgewood this evening. Also 7-point score by Braden Molesky. 5 points for Deontay Brannon, 4 apiece for Gabe Tingle as well as Dalton Patterson. And also 6 points scored off the bench by Josiah Cahill, who knocked down 2 3-pointers on the evening. 3 points also for Caleb Schrock, and also scoring 2 points apiece for Xander Straub as well as Quincy Haynes. 2 points for Colin Smith tonight. 2 points for Keegan Millender, and also 3 points scored by Curtis Varian on the 3-pointer he knocked down in that third quarter. And that would round out the scoring for Ridgewood, a total of 64 on the evening in this win. Also for Edison, they had one player in double figures. Leading the way was Gage Klein as he had 14 points, while Braden Moses had 7, and Grady Board finished up with 3 points, 2 points scored by Owen Hale, rounding out their total of 26. Final score tonight, Ridgewood 64 and Edison 26. Now for the final team numbers, here's Chris Wallace.
Thank you, Matt. As you mentioned, Ridgewood on top of Edison, 64-26. 3-point land, Ridgewood 4 of 9 for 44%. Edison 3 of 18 for 16%. 2-point field goals, Ridgewood was 22 of 35 for 62%. Edison was 8 of 13 for 61%. From the free throw line, Ridgewood was 8 of 14 for 66%. Edison was 1 of 7 for 14%. In the rebounding department, it was Ridgewood out-rebounding Edison 29-16. And in the turnover department, Ridgewood had 8, Edison had 18.
Individually rebounding-wise for the Generals, Deontay Brandon had 5 boards, 1 at the offensive end. Also 4 rebounds for Braden Molesky. He had 2 offensive, and also 4 rebounds for Gabe Tangle. And also Keaton Bradford had 4 rebounds, 2 at the offensive end. Edison leading the way. Gage Klein had 5 rebounds, 2 came at the offensive end, and 3 boards apiece for, actually 3 rebounds for Ethan Wedlake, and 4 rebounds for Owen Howe as well. Ridgewood a winner 64-26, and our player of the game going to go to Keaton Bradford, and Bradford will be the Warehouse Steakenstein player of the game. He'll receive the Warehouse cheeseburger and also an order of the legendary onion rings from the Warehouse Steakenstein. Keaton Bradford coming through with 4 rebounds and 16 points for the Generals, one of many Generals to step up and play well here tonight.
Absolutely, Caden Bradford playing very well, and just the Generals doing what they do best is full court pressure, ball pressure, and scoring the ball extremely efficiently. And I really like how unselfish they are too. They make that extra pass to the open man, and instead of taking a tough shot, they make that pass around and find that open shot, and then shoot the ball very well. As mentioned, shooting 44% from beyond the arc and 62% 2-point field goals, just doing everything offensively very well tonight.
Yeah, I always going to wonder for Ridgewood if they kind of needed a game like this. They played a grueling schedule down the stretch, some really good teams, had a few losses there, and you want to play tough competition, I understand that, but maybe just kind of get a game like this, get some confidence going before you take on Coshocton on Tuesday.
I think that's a great big confidence booster. Coming off of Tuesday, that tough loss against Tusky Valley, having a game like this really builds your confidence going into a pretty big game here at home at least, but against Coshocton, a very close game during the season, and the Generals definitely want to take that one, so looking forward to that big game here come Tuesday night.
Should be a lot of fun on Tuesday. Again, Ridgewood, the 3 seed, improving to 17-6. They will take on the 14 seed Coshocton Tuesday, 7 p.m. right here at Ridgewood. Of course, that will be heard right here on WTNS. Airtime around 6:45 for that. And of course, for Edison, the 17 seed, ending their tournament run with a record of 1-20. That'll wrap things up for us here from Ridgewood. Special thanks to Chris Wallace, I'm Matt Croy, and of course to Katie Holtzbeck at WTNS Sports Central, and also to Claxton Communications providing our Facebook live feeds for tonight. Casey Claxton, Andrew Wallace, also on the camera providing the video tonight for our Facebook page as well. Again, the final score in boys Division III sectional tournament basketball for Ridgewood. It was Ridgewood 64 and Edison 26. So long, everybody.
Thank you for joining us for this WTNS Sports broadcast. Audio CDs of this broadcast are available by calling WTNS Radio at 740-622-1560. WTNS Coshocton. We are the sports voice of East Central Ohio.
High School Basketball on Facebook Live is a production of WTNS Radio and Claxton Communications.